Hey there, hi there, Cancers. It's me, Priscilla B, and welcome to your soulmate reading. All right, we're just gonna get right into it. I've got some Rose Oracle cards for you. So, first, I'm gonna draw some of your energy, and then I'm gonna draw some of your soulmate's energy. Mom. Yeah. Okay. Mom. Okay, Cancer. So we've got the wastelands. Sustainability, slow down, tend to your garden. Okay, Cancer. I feel like you just went through a breakup or you're going through a breakup right now and you feel like you're just like lost out in the Sahara Desert and like you're just there alone by yourself. Like it's like you just were like abandoned there. It's so friggin' sad and I hate it so much, Cancer. Um okay. Then we have Brothers of the Rose, sacred masculine, honor, protection, and support. Wow. And there's these sacred, there's like these two brothers, and they're protecting this woman, and she's pregnant. Wow. Look at that, Cancer. Oh my God. You are not alone, Cancer. You are being protected here by the sacred Brothers of the Rose here, okay? They are honoring you. They want to protect you. They want to support you. Um, wow, that is so beautiful. We have Sub Rosa, hidden in plain sight, mysteries, learning, and teachings. Wow, yes. You are not alone. I know it feels that way, but this is just the start of your journey. I know you probably were hoping you would like click on this video and instantly be told you're going to meet your soulmate tomorrow and everything's going to be like sunshine and rainbows. But I'm here to tell you that like there is something much deeper spiritually happening here and there are roses and there is sunshine here because you are the rose, Cancer. You are the sunshine. And right now it doesn't feel that way, but you are being guided and you are being protected on a sacred path right now at this time, Cancer. Yes. Oh my God. Look at this. We have the breathing rose, heart healing emotions, connection, time eases. Yes. Time eases old wounds, all wounds. This is your energy, Cancer. This is like you may find a soulmate along this journey that you're on. But the thing is here is that it's like you're almost like your own soulmate at this time, Cancer. I know it doesn't feel that way, and that's probably a really weird concept to wrap your head around, okay? But it's true though. It's like there are these spirit guides, there's these spiritual ancestors that are looking out for you and they're protecting you and they're guiding you. And there is water here. It's not just desert, dry, cracked sand and dirt. There is water here. Okay? Um, there's lots of water, I feel like. The sacred union, beloved within inner and outer relationships. Oh my God. Look at this, Cancer. Beautiful. Yeah, and even I feel like even some of you might be having dreams about, wow, oh my God. I feel like some of you might be having dreams about like meeting couples and like having like intimate conversations with them about like their relationship advice or like their experiences as relationships when they're sharing with you their insight and their information and you're like you're going off that, like you're like, wow, like I'm not the only one going through a hard time right now, like I'm you're not though, Cancer. Okay. And when you reach out and you put that out there in the universe, like the universe responds. Okay. It sends you the insight that you need and the support that you need because you're asking for it and it's giving it to you. Look at this. We have Sophia, divine plan, wisdom, intelligence within, and destiny. This is your destiny. Okay, Cancer? Wow. Beautiful. I'm thinking of like Princess Sophia. I don't know why. That Disney show. But there's the rose. And this is like, you can see a figure here that is the rose. Like you are the rose, Cancer. And then we have the grandmothers. Remember your roots, perspective, trust, the weavings. Yes, absolutely. Look, there are your grandmothers. There are your ancestors. There are your divine mothers that have come before you. They have been on a very similar journey. This is your journal, okay? This is journaling. You can see by the design I use. Virtual journal. So Cancer, yeah, like you can see these are the grandmothers, okay? They are the ones that are watching out for you, and they've had this very similar journey to yours. Very similar, okay? They have been heartbroken before themselves. They have gone through a very similar path that you are now on, okay? And they are out there in heaven. They're out there in heaven. I was gonna say they're out there in the world. No, they. These are the grandmothers that have already passed. Okay, but they are, in heaven looking out for you. They've got your back. And I feel like they're channeling a lot of their wisdom and a lot of their insight and their weavings and they're channeling a lot of this energy through you, through like the brothers of the rose. Your brother could be very significant to you. Yeah, masculine. Okay. Also, like there could be like men in your life that have brothers or have sisters, and they are like they're treating you like as their equal. Like they're treating you as someone that deserves protection. The mother who's pregnant. They're praying for you. They're sending their prayers to you. Wow. Okay. So let's get into, oh my God. Let's get into what your soulmate is making of all of this. Ooh, oh my God. Oh my God, Cancer. Whoa, your soulmate. Oh my gosh. I swear. I've like seen videos where tarot readers are like, oh my God, this brought tears to my eyes. And I've never experienced that, Cancer, but I'm experiencing it now. Your reading is bringing tears to my eyes, legit. Okay. First of all, we have letting go. Learn to let go. Yes. You are letting go of this ex, of this past lover of yours, of this past connection. Probably someone you thought was your soulmate, and maybe they were for a time, but they're not anymore, and you're letting them go, Cancer. Wow. Your soulmate, your future soulmate, the person that you're going to be with, even though I strongly feel and I strongly emphasize the importance of self-love and of the sacred union of yourself. So like, for instance, like don't look for like love in other places, but I'm saying there is love there for you, and you have love for yourself too, which is very important, Cancer. And I feel like these other connections you have, even this soulmate connection that could be coming in for you, is telling you to let go. Very emphasizing it very, very strongly here, Cancer. Okay. And look at this. Your soulmate thinks of you as a unicorn. Invite serendipity. Wow, Cancer. Yeah. Your actual soulmate, the person who you're actually supposed to be with, they're going to view you as a unicorn. Okay? You're going to view yourself as a unicorn. Okay? I feel like this is how you appear in, like, I'm not saying like literally, unless you are having literal dreams of unicorns, then let me know because you are awesome. But this is more of like a presence of an energy of feeling unique and different and like just like a kaleidoscope of colors and flowers and just life and beauty and love all around. Okay, yep. Choices. Make the best choices. Yep. Your soulmate wants you to make the best choices for yourself. That is a true connection, though. Like, that is an honest, like, to God, healthier connection is like They want you to be in control of your life. They want you to make choices for yourself. They're not interested in you making choices for them or making choices that are going to give them all this control and like over your life. That's not a healthy soulmate connection. That's what you've had to let go of. Okay? They see you making these choices that are going to empower you, that are going to enrich your life. And you can see down here there's an angel with a small child by a waterfall. Your guardian angel is here to protect you and guide you on this path. And this is definitely aligning with the grandmothers. This is a blending of two paths. Okay? Yeah. Ooh, temperance. Yep. Okay. Yep. So when your ex comes back in, like here they've made mistakes. Okay, your ex has made a lot of mistakes. And they say, I wish I could right my wrongs. That is what this is like what your ex is saying. Like they're like, I wish I could make things right with you. Okay? There's a time and there's a place for that, Cancer. It's not today. Okay? It's not happening. You need this time and you need this space for yourself. And you need this time and this space to build new connections wherever that may lead you. Yeah, it could lead to a soulmate. I mean, I feel like there's a strong presence that a lot of people will think of you as a unicorn. A lot of people will, yeah, we got the high priest and the magician. Yeah, there's going to be a whole bunch of suitors, I want to say, that have like endless feelings for you. Maybe even endless potential. The magician and the Hierophant. Wow. Look at this. Oh my goodness. And I feel like also like they're doing like the right person is going to be doing like work on themselves too. Like it's not always going to be like, okay, how can you like improve your life? How can you make your life better, Cancer? Like the high priest can be like kind of like preachy, kind of like a teacher, and you're kind of just like vibing with it. There's two keys here though. There's a sun and then there's the moon and the stars. And I feel like when you two cross paths, like you're bringing some emotion here. They're bringing some like sunshine here. You guys are like, I'm not going to say star-crossed lovers because that's so cliche, but I feel like there might be someone in your life that is like kind of reminds you of like a preacher or like a teacher vibe. And they, you know, I'm not going to say they're your soulmate, but they definitely like enjoy like some conversation with you. But I want to keep it like, you know, not heavy because it's like there's so much going on with you right now, like on a spiritual level, that you're like you're making the choice right now to like back off a little bit because you're like you need to protect your space too and your energy. And I feel like this person, like a high priest, is like a pretty high order, like they're pretty like high up there on the, you know, in the energy sphere there, you know, like they can come out across as a bit strong. You know, and you're just like, okay, well, slow it down, just a little bit. No harm, no foul, though. Okay. Yeah, I take the time to give myself all the approval I desire. Exactly. Untangling neglect. Wow. The portal is opened, Cancer. Okay, and by that I mean that a door has opened. I mean, there's two keys here. You know what I'm getting at? Okay. Yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. I feel shattered about this situation, broken. Wow, Cancer. Oh my God, my heart goes out to you. Like you have been through the ringer. Dang. But look at this, loving and trusting yourself, Cancer. You're doing your own self-portrait, Cancer. You're not relying on someone else to do that portrait for you. In fact, I feel like if anything, they are seeing the reflection, like you are showing them a reflection of yourself, right? Or a reflection of them. Like it's because you're doing all this inner work. Okay? It's because you've already been down this road before. This time it feels a lot more heavier. This time it feels a lot more serious because it is. Because you were twisted up in like this whole entire tangled up in a web of neglect. But these keys, like the high priestess is like, I have a key, you have a key, let's open these doors together and see where it goes. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're both on our own spiritual path, but the magician, the shadow energy, it's showing you infinite possibilities here. You can go in and do the shadow work. You can go in and do the light work. In fact, I feel like I should read this magician and this high priest energy. This is all coming from your soulmate too. It's like they're all sensing this about you, and it's like spot on. And then what's connecting you is temperance, space. Oh my God, 7 deadly sins. Yeah, I feel like Cancer. There was someone here from your past, another past lover. Okay, not an official like ex or anything. They kept bringing up this with you, like brought this up with you. The 7 deadly sins. Okay, they could have even been a Cancer, and they were like trying to test you, and you're just like, I passed the test a long time ago, my friend. Right? Stay away from someone who's always like trying to test you. Like, it's one thing if you have like, I'm going to read the high priest to you, but it's one thing if you have an energy of someone who's like kind of like having conversation with you, engaging with you, and then there's another form of engagement where it's like this person is like testing you intellectually over the 7 deadly sins, maybe even literally. I don't know, I feel like maybe this is like, so maybe this could be literal. Humanity's destructive traits, yeah, exactly. But you're like this rainbow energy force against that. Yeah, like on the one side you could see like all the people practicing the 7 deadly sins, like they're in like a hell of their own making and their own design. But you're on the other side with all these like cute little critters and creatures and butterflies and rainbow hair and rainbow energy. I'm just remembering the scene from Stranger Things where she's like this force of power and light against the darkness and that creepy monster trying to get out. So as above, so below. Yeah. Okay. And then we have the temperance and space. I need more time to think. Okay, this is what's currently going on here. So you and your soulmate are like connecting on so many levels, but it's also like, but I also feel like there's so much more here though. Like, it's not just, okay, I'm going through something and then I meet my soulmate. Okay. No, it's like, I don't know. It's not so, I want to say it's like not so black and white. It's not so crystal clear, but look at this. We got the maiden and the creator. Oh my God. Look at this. You're the maiden, they're the creator. Or maybe you're both. Maybe. I feel like you are embody both of these energies, but I also feel like your soulmate like sees you this type of way. I feel like you kind of see them in a creator type of sense. I don't know. You could be the creator, they could be the maiden, but either way, you guys like, whoa. Dolphin, oh my God, don't worry, be happy. Yes, soulmate energy. First quarter and last quarter. Wow. It's time to commit what is holding you back. Wow. And Dolphin, don't worry, be happy, like the Bob Marley song. You have so much love around you, Cancer. The free spirit. Yeah, it's time to lay back and enjoy yourself. Like, it's time for you to take a break and relax. Okay? So, and that's what your soulmate wants for you, too. Oh my God, look. Father, wow, there's so much energy here. Yeah, your father could be like encouraging you to like take a break from these exes that have hurt you in the past. Yeah, you have to let them know, please understand, I need space right now, because like they hurt you, they really did hurt you, and they're not taking that serious. Oh my God, there's the key. Open doors. The door is unlocked, so just walk through it. Journey, passage, access, journal, feeling, fear. It's a call for love. Exactly. Self-care. Your soulmate, or I mean, I feel like you could have like multiple soulmates, honestly, but your soulmate is you, Cancer. Self-care. Look at that. Tend to your garden. I feel like these other energies are like showing you a reflection of yourself through their through their lens, through their eyes, through how they view you. And now they're sharing, like, not like exactly the same personality, but like they have the same, like, maybe set of core values or like beliefs. Like, no, I'm not saying like systematically, but I'm saying like as just like a human to human, like human decency. Okay, forget spirituality and religion. They value human life. Okay, they value humanity. Yeah, there's something here about that. But you're opening these doors, so I'm gonna tell you what your soulmate's door is right now. Wow, wow. Okay, lots of doors actually. I don't even know. Okay, all right. So before we open the doors to this whole new world and journey that you're gonna encounter, because you're bringing so much love and support with you on this journey, I'm going to read the Magician and the Hierophant energy, because I feel like these are key things to look out for when you're ready, if you do become ready for looking for a person. Okay, because right now I don't feel like you're looking for anybody. I feel like right now you're just like accepting love in your life, and whatever form that may be, as long as it's a healthy form. Okay, so it's important to recognize the healthy forms of love and connection versus the unhealthy. Okay, so the Magician. So the Magician is the archetype of magic and sorcery. All the magic of the world resides inside you. Okay. Basically here we have charisma, dynamic personality, working wonders, ability to take action, purposeful magic, asserting one's will over the self, supreme self-governance, the ability to realize one's full potential, activity and intention, clear and conscious goals. Okay, so this is someone very clear-headed. Okay, this is what you need to stay away from. The maniacal need to control all things. Okay, because that's X or something. Okay, interfering with other people's business, manipulation of others for false sense of power or for personal entertainment, showing off to inflate a sense of personal value, purposefully pushing someone's buttons and seeking reactions and chaos. Okay, Cancer. So that's what you want to stay away from. You want to stay away from the maniacal controller narcissist, right? Okay. And then we have here, yeah. So pretty much what this Magician's saying here, as above, so below. What is true for the world is true for us. And what is true for us is true for the world. We exist between shifting polarities, but all is actually one. The world is not outside of you, it is inside. Two triple spiraled pre-Celtic Triskelion symbols are engraved on her table, reflecting the creative principle of the universe. Okay? Lemon skate floats above her head. It is the symbolic flow of life energy and dynamism that makes life possible. Her dress is cinched at the waist by a snake eating its own tail. It is an alchemic symbol reminding us of life's energetic circle. Nothing ever disappears, it simply changes form. And that's what's changing form right now. You are changing form, okay? And whoever you want to be with, they are changing form too. And it's for the better, not for the worst, okay? And now the Hierophant, and then I'll show you and reveal to you your door, your soulmate's door, and a glimpse of what's waiting on the other side. I mean, we already kind of got that. We kind of already figured that out because we've got love on the other side. Possible soulmate connection. You know? I think most importantly right now, though, for you is that, like, you're not, like, okay, am I going to meet a soulmate someday? You're thinking, how can I love and trust myself again after I've been through this mess? And the answer is trusting and believing that there is another energy out there that's guiding you and that's helping you and supporting you along the way. And it takes many forms. Okay. I don't think it's, yeah. So, um, and the temperance too. I mean, this is really all about restoring equilibrium, moderation, restraint, and tact. Find your balance, look for divine messages, and work on spiritual healing and transformation. Exactly. Alchemy. Yeah. All right. So the Hierophant. Interesting. The High Priest. Okay. So the High Priest. Okay. When this. Okay. So the High Priest sits on a stone bench at the temple. Okay. He is an elegant older gentleman, one of the wisest ones. He wears a rich, flowing, regal scarlet robe, and his silver pentagram, a symbol of magical power and personal protection, is displayed proudly upon his chest. The position of his right hand, 2 fingers up and 2 fingers down, and the wooden staff that he holds in his left hand are classic tarot symbols. They represent balance between the worlds of physical and the spiritual. The 3 cross pieces of the staff correspond to the upper world, the middle world, and the underworld. In the background, we see mountains at a lush, natural setting. In the foreground, a long shadow is cast. 2 large skeleton keys hover in the air above the high priest. These 2 prominent skeleton keys represent the divine feminine and the divine masculine, represented by the moon with its silver lunar key and the sun with its golden solar key, respectively. One of the many names of this card is the Hierophant. The high priest is an authority figure, a counselor, and the keeper of magical traditions and knowledge. When this card appears in a reading, it means that there are questions that need answering and advice to be sought. Classically, this card denotes a need for legal advice or counseling. It may also indicate a course of study or furthering your education, or the need to settle disputes in a coven. But remember that the high priest is the wise and patient counselor, an elder and a teacher. He does not give you all the answers to your questions. Instead, he helps you figure out where to look to find your own truths. He places in your hands the keys to unlock the mysteries and to gain deeper knowledge. Then trust that you will find the answers yourself using the lessons he has so carefully taught you. Possible legal matters to attend to: counseling, settling disputes in a coven, upholding tradition, persevering magical wisdom, understanding the mysteries of the craft, furthering your education, uncovering your personal truths. Okay? And that's really here is like what's happening here. It's like your divine masculine, your divine feminine energies, they are coming together as one. That is why it's like self-care, it's self-love. Tend to your garden. You don't need to tend to anybody else right now. Okay? Yeah, of course there's going to be people that come in and like love you and support you and want to give you attention. But at the end of the day, you really have to like open that door yourself. Okay? You have to open the door to your new life, to your freedom, to getting away from, these toxic energies that were trying to control, manipulate you, and hurt you. Like, space is very important to you right now at this time. Okay? So, I have the divine masculine door for you, the door of wisdom, insight, enlightenment, experience, understanding, and intelligence. Wisdom. And you have this wisdom within you, Cancer. If you think it applies to a specific person in your life, then so be it. Take it as it resonates. But I really feel like these are your doors that you're opening. I feel like this key opens like all the doors. That's why I got so many doors to begin with. Like, I feel like you have so many options. And I feel like, starting this off, I was like, okay, maybe there's a person coming in that wants to connect with you. I feel like you are connecting with yourself, and that is what is opening doors and bringing people into your life that are showing you love and showing you support that you weren't getting before. So these other doors we have are Door of prosperity, success, affluence, abundance, fortune, flourishing, and thriving. That's you. You're flourishing and thriving. Door of time. That's what you need. You need space. You need time. Moment, duration, temporal, chronology, era, instant, and eternity. You have all eternity. You have all the time in the world. You take all the time in the world you need, okay? Door of visions, foresight, revelation, prophecy, sight, senses, apparition. Yeah, again, you're having visions, you know, you're having dreams that are showing you truth, are showing you the reality of what you're dealing with here, of who you're dealing with, of the people that are surrounding you at this time, the friends and the foes. It's a very, what's happening here is like you have now walked into this portal of untanglement, of untangling yourself from the chains, the web of the lies and toxicity and manipulation that was holding you back before. And look at this. Door of reflection. Contemplation, rumination, deliberation, and introspection, Cancer. Okay? This is by far your favorite probably at this time because you did just go, or I don't want to say you did just go because I feel like a breakup, an end of something, it takes time and it takes a lot of introspection and a lot of work. And it's not easy. It's not over in a day. It's not probably over in a month or even a year. It takes a long time. So, Cancer, this reflection that you're doing is of yourself. You are painting your own self-portrait. You are creating who you want to see, regardless of what everyone else sees. It's what you see in yourself. It's how you view yourself. That's the important thing to remember here. It's almost like you're like, I'm going to date myself. Like, I'm going to treat myself. I'm going to be a soulmate to myself. Like that song by Flowers by Miley Cyrus I was listening to earlier, because she realizes in that song she doesn't need someone because she already has herself. And you already have yourself, Cancer. Okay? So, love and light always, and take care. An advisor on the Salvia Advisory app. So, check me out there. Look for me there. Bye!